Hello, hello. Oh, my tracking just went out. Oh, there it is. There it comes back. Welcome back. Hello, me. Hi, welcome back to me and my tracking. Hello, welcome. I wanted to get a few turns of Total War in, on this lovely Sunday evening. I guess Sunday night now, pretty much. Just before bed. Do a couple turns in. Because I have to beat this game at some point. It's taking me so much longer than I expected. I was expecting a campaign. I mean, I played many campaigns in this. I was expecting to maybe spend 20 hours on this. But I think we're probably into the 50s at this point on this campaign. So we're gonna keep grinding it until we win. Speaking of winning, or maybe speaking of losing, that remains to be seen. When we last left off, we had a very tough battle on our hands. It was the we had 3 armies that were not replenished. They were all probably around half strength. 2 of them were on the march, so they were fatigued. And the enemy had 2 full stack armies, fully healed, fully replenished. Significantly over what's the word I'm looking for? Outnumbering. That's the word. Significantly outnumbering us. I think they had about 3,400, and we had about 2,000. And problematically, they had many elephants and many tigers. So I played the battle actually earlier today because I just wanted to kind of play it on my own so that I could focus. And also, I don't know, I just woke up in the morning, I'm like, I don't want to stream, but I really want to fight the battle. So I saved the replay of the battle so that we can see how it went. So let's see how the battle went. I fought it a couple times at the end of last stream. So we have, 2,000 against 3,400. And he has many elephants in his first army and his second army. Both armies are 1767. That's interesting. Do they have the exact same army? Copied twice? Yeah. And our army we had, so problematically with this battle was we were originally fighting it with large battles turned on, which means you get 6 generals on the field. And there's 6 retinues. But that was a problem for us because it meant we didn't get all of our generals, but he got all of his generals and all of his units. Because the way our armies are built, it meant that we got to start off with this army, our main army, and he got to start off with his main army, but then all of our backup were coming later in the match, just in a really annoying way. So what we did was I turned off large battles, which means you basically get the regular 3v3 generals, three retinues versus 3 retinues, and whenever one retinue gets completely wiped out, it triggers a new one to come in at some point. There's some sort of trigger for that. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it basically makes the reinforcements a little less stupid because they were really stupid how we were playing it before. So first thing we did, we brought our 2 sentinels up here to the left, and we challenged their 2 generals. Their main general, he won't take duels because he's on an elephant. But we figured, all right, we've got lots of generals. We've got the general advantage. Let's try and pick his generals off. So we engage them there. His men are coming. And they're coming in fast and they're coming in hard. Lots of tigers, lots of elephants. Lots of guys. And this is a tough army right here. He's got his general here sitting on his elephant. Shit in the back. So he's a commander type general, which means he doesn't really fight too much, but he can, and he's really strong with his elephant actually, and really tanky. I also think the AI doesn't really know how to use him, because a lot of times he just kind of stands there. He's still impactful to the battle because he has a lot of buffing abilities and a lot of powerful abilities to help his men. Because, I mean, that's what commanders do. Commanders buff their soldiers. But the AI doesn't really seem to know what to do with his guy in terms of fighting. It just kind of usually sits him in the back, which is okay. But it helps us. So we started off with our usual. We brought our horses out and started skirmishing. He counters that, though, by setting all of his tigers off to our horses. So we're now fleeing with these horses. Still shooting. So while this is bad for us because our horses are getting eaten by tigers, but it does allow us to pull the tigers away from the infantry. The duels are going well. Well, one of them's going well, the other one's not going so good. He hits our cavalry here. We kind of let them out too long and they get caught out. Funnily enough, this girl on the right is actually our, I think, level 1 sentinel, and she's doing really well because she has the tenacity of steel effect, which is like the best dueling ability in the game. So she's making good use of it, disarming him, cutting him up, absolutely destroyed him. But meanwhile, our guy gets being cut in half back here. And annoyingly, as soon as our guy wins this duel, he sends both of his generals to gang up on her, which is a little baloney. Kind of a bummer. So he's getting ganged up on by his 2 generals here. Not very honorable. Did a ton of damage there, and he won't be able to really hold. We were able to light our fire here. I missed it, but the elephants are basically standing right here, and we brought our general up to light the fire right under him. Did a little bit of damage to him. His elephant's coming through our infantry here. We're getting hit hard. Doing our best. So I had no expectations that we would win this first battle. The goal is just to do as much damage as possible. Our center melee is actually doing all right. Although he brought his general and now the tide's probably going to turn. Our left side is slowly starting to get chewed up. Elephants aren't helping there. We've got our light infantry guys here. Which apparently these guys actually block arrows with their spear. Which I didn't know that until today. They will deflect arrows with their spear, which is great. Our right flank completely collapses, allowing them to get into our back line and into our archers. Hey, Snack. Welcome, welcome. But our... these archers are pretty elite, and they're decent in melee, so they're trying to hold their own against these elephants. But our center line broken now, too. Our left and right flanks just melt away. Unfortunately. Some of our horses are still alive over here. And our general somehow managed to survive getting pounced on by both of their generals. She ran away, but she's coming back. Our archers are holding strong, but not for long. They're getting just hit on all sides. So while that's happening, pretty soon here, and I think this actually works really well, like, thematically. If, like, you think the main army's here engaging, and then, like, our other armies are rushing to help as fast as they can, right? So they're coming up. You know, the light cavalry is gonna come up first and try and join the battle, and then the heavier, slower units are gonna start joining it later in the fight. So yeah, our main army pretty much decimated by his main army, and it's not even close. If we look at the, oh, my head's covering the balance of power meter in the bottom right, but it's like, looks like a reversed lightsaber. And there's a tiny bit of green on the left and a huge amount of red. Means the game says that they have a significantly better chance of winning than we do. But our reinforcements haven't come. Now our main goal with these first couple forces is to take out as many elephants as we can, which we succeeded in. Here's a unit broken, they aren't coming back. Kill as many generals as we can. We only killed one, so a little bit underwhelming. We trigger a duel here just because we know this general's gonna get mobbed. Might as well try and duel. I was hoping maybe she'd be able to win, but this guy's gonna make short work of her, unfortunately. He's not gonna be able to keep up. If he had a little more health, he might have been able to do something. His tenacity of steel buff would have come and play. So here's our first advanced scout forces, we'll say, coming in. Our light archer cavalry and some sword cavalry, and our wife slash administrator, good character. She hops onto the field and just sees in the distance the carnage of the first army, which was just obliterated. We bloodied them a little bit, but they still have a lot of units. I don't know how much damage we did to their tigers, hopefully a little bit. Their main general's still full health, him leading the charge here, but it looks like they only have one group of elephants left, and they aren't at full strength. And I don't see any tigers, but I know there's going to be some tigers around somewhere. Our tower is just kind of plinking away at them. Got his general at half health. Mostly I see a lot of our dead soldiers. A lot of red, not a lot of yellow. A lot of dead elephants though, and that's what our goal was. And they're just coming for us. They're not stopping, they're not a little bit. Our barricades did a little bit. You can see they're broken, which means some guys ran through them, especially on this side. Okay, these barricades actually ended up being pretty good. They captured both the towers, so they're not going to be shooting at them, unfortunately. We can recapture them. Our second group of reinforcements is here. Our daughter, so our wife and our daughter of our faction leader are here with their light cavalry. Well, they're medium cavalry, actually. So right away, we bring our... Hey, Jay. We bring our light group of cavalry with our wife to the right, and then we send our medium cavalry to the left, crossing, you know, trying to get them to separate, just kind of confuse them. Here's the tigers came out of the trees and mobbed our horses, unfortunately. I don't really know how to counter these tigers. I don't know what's good against them, but they mess with our light cavalry pretty badly. We went ahead and started a duel here. We feel pretty confident that she'll be able to win because she's got decent equipment. She's the high level. She's got okay skills for duels. And he's at half health, she's at full strength, so we don't expect him to really pose any problem. He does deal a little damage, but takes his weapon and stabs him in the spine with it. Love that. Our cavalry just getting mobbed by tigers and elephants over here. Not the best. Meanwhile, our left flank group, we send them around the army, and we're going to go recapture these towers. Their general's raging because we killed one of his friends in the duel. And he, again, tried to be scummy and mob her as soon as the duel finished. Luckily, he didn't smack her like he did with the last guy and do a ton of damage. We were able to get her back on her horse in the nick of time to pull her out of there. He's sending most of his, half of his forces maybe, to take on our light cavalry over here, which are getting shredded pretty bad by the tigers, but they're holding on. They're not quite dead yet. They're doing a decent job, and they're doing a little damage in the process, but really not a lot. Sword cavalry got caught over here and just pretty much dismantled. Our wife is running away at half health, which has been unfortunate, but she was kind of in deep without any backup, but she'll come back. She'll get over it. Our group over here is getting kind of caught out. These guys won't be too long for this world. There she comes, she's back. We captured our towers over here with our left flank, and we're just gonna try and pick off groups where we can. Here are the Tiger Keepers, which, if we kill the Tiger Keepers, I don't know if it does, like, makes the Tigers go away or something. I don't really know how the Tigers units work, honestly. Also, they are actually pretty hardy. We charge into them and with like multiple units of medium cavalry, and they're still alive somehow, despite having no shirts. But they're still alive. Our wife over here came back in the battle, just trying to do what we can with her. She's not going to be able to do much. He's not even going to contribute. He's just going to watch and let his men take her apart. Which is honestly maybe not a bad idea, because it prevents him from taking any damage. But while they were focusing on her, we were able to get a nice charge off on them. Our daughter here doing her AoE ability, not a very good location for it though. I did a little damage there, we're pulling him out. We're starting to get shot by their blow darts. Our light cavalry still hanging on somehow. Pulling their elephants around the battlefield, which is good. Tiring them out, peppering with arrows, trying to whittle away. Our medium cavalry coming in, just changing targets, kind of trying to flit around the battlefield. Because we captured these towers back, we can use them to help us with the elephants as well. They do decent damage, actually, single target damage. They're not super accurate, but they're actually pretty good at killing generals and special units. In the meantime, we had another one of our daughters, with a similar army of medium cavalry come in and smack their infantry. They didn't do a very good charge. They kind of took more damage in that charge than the enemy did, unfortunately. So we're just trying to pull them out of there. They kind of got caught. Luckily, our left flank group is still doing good. Their elephants are broken and they're running finally, which is great. Which means our archer cavalry were able to do their job effectively. Just peppered them until they got scared and left. And now we're just going around the battlefield with our cavalry and our superior speed to just kind of poke at their axemen where we can. We want to avoid their spearmen. We want to poke at their slingers, their ranged units, their blowpipe guys, and their axemen where we can. Just hit them with the charge and then back off. And our archers just chilling back and shooting where we can. And so this is all stuff that when you play this game you think, right? All the stuff's going through your head while you're playing the battles. I don't usually have time to go into it as much as in detail because part of my brain is thinking about playing, but you know, the way we're moving and all that. Recapturing the towers and stuff, and then hitting them where they're weak, looking for openings. We catch this group of slingers over here, break them down. Their general's coming in, so we're gonna pull out, get out of there with our units. This unit we're trying to capture the tower with, but they're gonna get. We move them out of there because they start to close in on them. So we're moving these guys out, Just try not to get pinned down by any of their superior numbers. We just gotta keep looking for openings, keep hitting, doing little bits of damage, whittling away. Because every guy we kill is bad for their morale, right? When all their friends are dying, they start to lose morale. So our first unit, our first group of our third and final army is here. Our first army is completely gone. Our second army, this is what's left. Not a lot left of our second army. Our generals are healthy though. And they've got a little bit of cavalry, not a lot left. But our advanced units of our third army are finally here. Ma Chao is here, our faction leader. I guess I should stop calling that one lady my wife, because I'm not Ma Tung anymore. Ma Tung died, so I guess it's actually my mom. It's not my wife, it's my mom. It was my wife when I had a different faction leader, but now he died. So Ma Chao's coming in with his bodyguard retinues, his 2 units of cavalry. Unfortunately, he's quite a bit wounded from previous battles at half health. But he is our best general on this field. He's got an amazing horse, good armor, good weapons, and he's also just high level, just a strong general. Yep, he's leading up with his cavalry. We've got infantry backup coming in, some swordsmen, and some spearmen. Here are some of our special spearmen. They're not very powerful, but they are just unique to our faction. They look like they're wearing football pads. They got cute little capes. They're a little bit better than an average militia unit. Wasting no time with our faction leader jumping right in here. He's going to use his AoE ability here, I believe. Let's see him use it. There it is. Knock a bunch of guys down there. So looking for now, we've got another unit of cavalry to look for picks. Just hitting them, recapturing the towers where we can. And we've done enough damage to his first army that his second army is now starting to trickle in. So if you thought we were doing a good job, well, they've got more. They've got lots more. This is not all of them. They've got more after this as well. More elephants. They've got these special heavy well, I think they're light infantry, but they do yeah, light axe infantry, but they have flaming maces, I guess. They've got a very powerful general coming in here with Mulu, who's he's a faction leader actually, normally, but he confederated with King Menghuo So normally, yeah, he has his own whole faction, but he confederated with this guy, and they joined up. We got kind of caught here, a little bit too aggressive with this units of horses. They're taking some casualties, but we did a good job over here. Infantry's starting to come in, and our final group of reinforcements are here. This is it. This is all we've got. This is the remainder of our forces. We have 4 units of healthy, strong hunters with flaming arrows, finally. We've got a strategist general who's very tired. And then we have our ace in the hole, our secret weapon. Not just the catapult, which is secret weapon number 1, but we also have secret weapon number 2, which is the Defenders of the Empire, our super heavy, unbreakable infantry, which are going to be extremely essential to the later stages of this battle. These 2 units here are our secret weapon, our last hope. Bringing in our light cavalry here. Our infantry is engaged. They're not doing very well, though, unfortunately. His axemen are able to counter our spearmen pretty well. 2 of our sisters, I guess, not daughters anymore. Our sisters are noping out of here. Manchao was able to pretty much clean up the middle with his 2 units, which was very good, along with the help of the towers, which have been poking this guy. He's backing off now to regroup up with the remaining units there. So all that's left of the original army is their king and this group of infantry here. So it took... So this, yeah, we have nothing left in our arsenal. It took everything to basically kill his first army, and his second army hasn't even shown up yet. They're coming. So the question is, do we have enough gas in the tank to deal with it from here? We're trying to move our archers around the back here to rain some arrows into the back of these guys. They're not shooting very well, though, because they can't get a good angle. But they'll be able to get a good angle soon there. We had a fortunate thing happen here of the general doesn't know what to do, and he's just sitting here getting shot by the towers and by our sentinel over here, who has a very powerful bow, possibly the best bow in the game, I think, maybe, who's just totally chunking him now that he's showed up. Sentinels are usually useless in battle for the most part. Not useless, but not very useful. But if you give them a good bow, they can do a lot of damage. And he's just kind of sitting here, taking it. And he's dead. Just like that. Not dead. He's wounded. He's out of this battle. He's not dead. Their units are coming up here now, finally making it. And unfortunately, they're not even tired. They're fresh, even though they've been running across the whole battlefield. The hope would be that we'd be able to tire them out a little bit. We're still struggling to finish up the first army with what's left, but we'll get there. These guys wasting arrows right there. Right? Our faction leader's doing his AOE. Take these guys out without much problem. Our heavy infantry starting to come up. These guys are slow. It also doesn't help that they're tired. They're very tired from marching on the battlefield. But they're getting here. This actually is them running, I think. This is how fast they go when they're running and they're tired. Yeah, they're jogging. Now we're gonna try and reform our lines, right? Like, all right, we gotta be ready for their next onslaught, their next army. Reform with what we can. We've got 2 generals. Our strategist almost out of ammo. Our main general pretty wounded, and oh, actually we did have 1 more unit. Another one of our sisters has arrived. She's fresh, full health. Well, not fresh. She's very tired, but she's full health. Along with her units, she's got some more of our regular medium lancers. She's got a few archers here. And she's got a few swordsmen, swords cavalry. So we do have at least some extra cavalry, thankfully, to bolster what's left of our guys. We're reforming our line here, starting to pepper them with arrows. And these guys are pretty vulnerable to fire. Backing them off. And another one of their forces is coming here. Yeah, again, this isn't everything. It already looks hard enough with what we have to kill this group, but they have more. Another fresh general. Another group of elephants. Another group of tigers. These tigers are armored. More infantry, more slingers. Mostly just more melee infantry, elephants and tigers, and a new general. They're not looking good. The balance of power meter on the screen, which my head's blocking, is pretty equal right now, actually, though. Cavalry just peppering them where we can. We are singling off his general with our cavalry, trying to hit him, catch him out where we can. Our trebuchet's starting to shoot at the elephants. Elephants are charging into our guys. We're going to try and pull our cavalry out now. Yep. Meanwhile, our strategist, since he's not the best fighter, we're using him to recapture the towers. We're going to try and pull our cavalry over here to the right and get this guy's now chasing us, so we're hoping to pull him away from his units, and then, yep, there we go. Now we're going to collapse on him. Kind of did a false retreat. We probably should have pulled him a little further. The trebuchet's trying to score a couple hits. Hit that guy in particular. Poor guy. That guy right there. And I think we got the general. Yep, there goes the general down. Then we're going to pull the cavalry out because the elephants are coming in. Infantry is still slowly making its way to the battle. He still has not shown up. They're trying. They'll get there someday. Our guys got kind of caught here by their axemen. Kind of got him stuck in range. Trying to pull him out. Our sentinels trying to do some fighting too. Normally you kind of keep sentinels back, but you know we need all hands on deck. Yeah, he's not very powerful in melee. Just beating him with flaming branches. He's not killing any of them. He's just getting smacked. Alright, you got a couple there. And now he's running. Yeah, not a lot. We're just trying to run these elephants around, tire them out. Pepper them with arrows from all sides. Our forces are pretty scattered. It's looking very dire right now. If our units start to break morale, then it's over. Because if a few of our units start to run at this point, they'll all just start to run. A really good AoE right there. Our faction leader hard carrying right now by just keeping all these 4 units of infantry engaged. Meanwhile, our cavalry, our melee cavalry, again, mobbed their general, lured him out of position, mobbed him while our faction leader tried to keep their infantry busy, and then we're just peppering them from all sides with our archers. And there goes their general. Our archers are picking apart their infantry. And I think we picked apart their elephants too. I think we killed the last of their elephants on this group. So yeah, we pretty much broke this first group. Second group is almost here. More elephants, more tigers, more infantry. And the third group has finally arrived. I think this is the final group. Another fresh general. We've got some slingers. More of these special infantry. Fire archers, which are interesting. No tigers though, thankfully. Some heavier infantry, these ravine warriors. They still count as light, but they're heavier. Thankfully, no more elephants, no more tigers, aside from the ones that are full health right here. But thankfully, since we were able to pull so far back, they've got a long way before they get here, which is essential to our chances here. Balance of power, pretty equal still on the screen. They are slightly at favor. According to that, it says we have 331 troops left out of our original 2,000, and they have 1,200 left of their original 3,000. So 300 versus 1,200. Hey, 300. Getting some good use out of our archers here, able to set up some lines to just pepper their elephants. The unfortunate problem is that we have to focus our archers into their elephants because we need to focus them down, so we're not able to really do a lot of damage to their infantry with our archers. We gotta focus them. There's just a little charge there with our cavalry, and then we're backing off. Meanwhile, pulling these guys in the back while they're... We decided to break that off, though, at the last minute. Get these guys away. Their last general, I believe, is here. He's going to be helping his archers here to kill our light cavalry, which is not good for us. We don't have anything over here that can deal with him. All of our guys are over here, so he's going to be able to break that. Infantry's still on their way. Still haven't made it yet. They're still coming. Same with the trebuchet. Trebuchet still hasn't made it, but they have fired a decent amount of their ammo, so they've done something. Towers are getting good work in. You know, shooting every once in a while. Killing one guy here and there. Boom, boom, there goes another guy. Trebuchet coming in right in front of our guys. Finally, our defenders of the Empire are here. They're very tired, but they're here. And so their goal is to just tie down as much of their infantry in the center as we can. That's their goal. To hold attention here. We were able to focus their elephants down here with our cavalry while that was happening by just hitting them over and over again with our archers, and a couple charges. They're breaking. These elephants are gone. No more elephants in the battlefield. I think there might be a few tigers. Yeah, there's definitely these tiger warriors, but they're heavy tigers somewhere. I don't know where the tigers are, but they're somewhere. Let's see if we can see them. I don't see them. I'm sure that we'll see them soon, though. Our heavy infantry's here, and they're fighting, pulling back a little bit, moving our trebuchet up. We're able to break this group of spearmen with our horses here. Not a lot of health left on these medium cavalry. They've done a very, very good job. They've done extremely good job so far, but there's not a lot of them left. Our general's also done an incredible job. Ma Chao has done very, very well. He started this with half health, and he's, you know, still has a decent amount of health pool to work with. Not very much, but enough. And then one of our sisters is here. She's still pretty healthy. They're starting to shoot fire arrows at our archer cavalry, which are out of position over here. We pushed them up a little too far. And they're going to get caught and taken out pretty handily, I believe. Here's a couple tigers. So their last group is making their play against our units here. They're going to take out this whole side. This group is going to get away. We're bringing up our remaining cavalry over here. Our general's wavering. She's really wounded, so she doesn't want to keep fighting. She's like, let me out of here. Ma Chao coming in with his group. Last minute, we're pulling him out. We changed our mind because we started taking a lot of range damage. We need to get out of there. We don't want to fight in there. Our spear infantry, with the help of our general, broke their infantry here, which is good. Our cavalry very bloody over here on the left. Only 1 unit of medium and 2 units of archers left. Not a lot to work with. This archer is pretty healthy though, but he has no arrows. They're both out of arrows, so we've essentially got 2 light cavalry and 1 very wounded medium cavalry. And then 1 archer group over here, which is also out of arrows, which is getting mobbed by tigers. So we'll see how that works. Our ace in the hole, though, is still moving up. Unfortunately, we have this little hill here, which obstructed our view. We could have been shooting these guys this whole time, because this thing's got range all the way back here, but kind of missed some opportunity there. We're reforming our heavy infantry here. We're going to put them right at the bottom of the tower. They're just going to chill in the tower is the plan. We put them in circle shape, but the enemy just started shooting them and not charging into them. We would have preferred if all these infantry just charged into them, but they didn't. So we're taking them out of circle shape, and we're just going to charge them in. Their general's still pretty much full health. Thankfully, we swapped targets. I went for his archers, he went for my horses. They just, ships in the night, changed targets. That last unit of... oh no, we didn't actually have a unit here. Just our generals. I decided to just mob all 3 of our generals on this group of archers. They shoot flaming arrows, so I wanted to take them out quickly. They're mobbing our remaining 3 units of cavalry. Our light cavalry is doing a really good job of keeping away from them. And then here comes the tigers. Somewhere. But here's where these guys come into play. If these guys break, which they can't because they're unbreakable, but if these guys get killed, then it's over. We won't have any infantry left. Everyone's wavering. They're gonna run. So, but these guys do very little damage. But what they do well is not die. So our plan is to hold them there and just shoot with the catapult right into them, and just hope our catapult doesn't kill too many of our own guys. And we have a pretty good angle, right? We're gonna get some friendly fire, but we're able to hit them right on the side here. So we're able to hit pretty well. Oh, here comes the tigers into the back. Also, the towers are pummeling these guys. Broke 1 unit. These guys are slowly getting slaughtered, but they are fighting really hard. Our cavalry is doing what they do, picking off units. We've got pretty comfortable with the tactic we've been using here. We retreat with the cavalry, they start chasing. We pick off the unit that gets a little too far ahead, and then we back off. See, we hit one of their units was advanced a little too far, hit it, shattered it. Now we retreat. We'll see which of these 2 guys catch up to us first, and then we'll mob them. Infantry. 14 guys are left alive in this group of like 100 something. They are fighting. And thankfully, these guys are unbreakable. They will never run away, which is extremely important. Their general got a little too far ahead, so we're mobbing their general. Yeah, these guys with the catapult were able to take on basically 4 or 5 of their infantry. Here comes the catapult. How many left? 4 left. Just holding them in place while the catapult. These guys are starting to break. 3 left. Getting mobbed by tigers. Get up. Get up. Their last general's running. Their last infantry's running. Will he survive? The last guy here, I think. Yeah, here's the last guy. I don't think he's fighting like 8 tigers by himself, so he's taken a beating. And there he dies. So those guys got slain to the man. None were left. But their tigers are all that's left. We collapse on the tigers with what's left of our groups. A horse kicks a guy in the face. Stab him with the spear. This guy's getting tossed around like a rag doll. He's the last guy. And he's dead. And somehow that's the battle. Somehow, we won that. Unfortunately, we can't see the full list of kills because it only shows you the kills of your first army for some reason. Because this game has a lot of stupid UI problems like that. But our first army did not get very many kills. One general got 0 kills, the other 17, the other 2, because they were dueling, and one of those 2 was the general at least, but they got mobbed, fortunately. Archers did almost no damage, very little. Yeah, our first army just got kind of wiped out, which it wasn't a very high quality army. It had some good archers, but kind of low quality army, low quality generals. But yeah, we won that battle, and I went ahead and saved after that. Saved the replay.
Loyalty. Fear harbors revolt. Inattentive leadership leads to disdain.
Which I was not sure if I could win that battle.
You must regain control of your populace.
Our unbreakable defenders of the Empire really, at the very end, were key. I mean, all they did was stand there and die, but they were extremely key to just holding it down. They were able to keep the tigers held down, importantly, so they didn't pounce on what was left of our horses and make our horses all run away. Because our horses were wavering, they were all beat up. One thing that did happen actually after I saved, some of this general, the purple general here, did die. She didn't have resilience, but we got Wei Yan from because this happened during their turn, right? And we got Wei Yan returned to our faction from her spy mission, where we yoinked her from Liu Yao, and we replaced her with the general that died. And Wei Yan is a legendary special character, so that's cool. We got another good character finally. Wei Yan's the disobedient tiger. I should start reading their stuff as we get them. For Wei Yan, it says, "For the distrustful Wei Yan, a violent betrayal always simmers below the surface." She's a champion, charitable, vengeful, fiery, honest, fraternal. She has Reckless Strike, a special ability. In melee, engage in a duel or has an attack order, cost 5% of her health, and it does minus 50% melee evasion, minus 50 armor, and 11,000 splash damage, which is quite a lot. What else does she have? Tenacity of Steel, okay. That's really interesting. That's a sentinel ability. And Into the Breach. 50% melee charge bonus, 15 morale. Okay. So she's like an interesting hybrid. She's got kind of a champion ability, she's got a sentinel ability, and she's got a kind of a champion duelist ability. So she's going to be a good dueler, good charger. Although her expertise is really freaking low. Just 0 melee evasion. Eesh, yikes. Maybe I'll give her the G of the Imperial Guard to help her with her terrible, and now she at least has 1 melee evasion. 10% melee evasion from armor, which is something, and 30% rage block chance. We gave her a better horse. We gave her this guy, and we gave her more instinct because why not? More damage. So that's wonderful that we have a new character. We'll have to build her a better army though. This army is really beat up. Generals didn't die though; they actually all escaped, aside from the one that did die. They are pretty wounded too. We're gonna pull our guys in right here. Right here. And then have you attack. We're not gonna let these guys retreat. Another 3v2, but we don't need to fight this out. Even though we don't really have much less guys than them, honestly. We have 1,000 versus their 700, but yeah, they don't stand a chance because they're more wounded than we are. Okay, both those armies taken care of for now. Anu Wilang, you're getting executed. Bye bye. Let's get 2% replenishment. What a freaking disaster. But crisis averted. Yeah, Zheng Huan was tragically killed. Oh well. I'm not sure I leveled up. Jesus Christ, this guy's a high level. Level 9. Wow. I don't even know what to give him. I'm gonna give him stuff that helps him with his... I don't even know what to give him at this point. Ambushing... Guess I just give him the authority, maybe? +3 satisfaction. $67. It should give me enough to make. Wasn't enough. That was a waste, actually, kind of. I was hoping it would take me over to the next level of authority, plus the higher authority your faction leader has, the more happy your generals are. So that was kind of a wasted ability. What else did it give me? 25% battle running speed. That's fine, I guess. He's already so fast. We lost this settlement up here. Up here. We lost this farm. Just fine. Food trader in Chen is complete, which... it's fine. What you doing with that big army right there? You should probably leave that. And then... okay, we're at -10 food though, because we lost that farm, and because we're now selling food. We could fix that with taxes, but let's see if let's see how much Pengde will sell his food for. He's got a lot. Actually sell 11 food for. Ooh, 21. 11. 7, okay. 500? Let's actually give him some ancillaries. That could be helpful for him in his faction. Here, take these. Take these. 144, 377, 30. Here, take one of each. We're gonna help you out, buddy. This will help you too, actually. There you go. There we go. Food problem solved. And I'm happy to give him some stuff that's gonna help him. We're gonna need to help him take this back though, because these guys are gonna cut through him like a hot knife through butter. Master Lacquerware. Oh, I demolished that. Okay. 2 new characters in court. Hong Rujin. And Wu Fangman. We might need the strategist at some point. Rivals. Whatever. Okay. So we're gonna hit these guys with the full military strength that we can muster. That we can mustered. What do we want up here? Let's bring Jiling. Let's see, wait, who do we want? Oh, how do we want to formulate these two armies? We're definitely gonna have Sima Yi, and we're gonna, so Sima Yi's got cavalry archers. Okay, so we need a good infantry force, which can be I guess Sima Yi, Zhao Yun, and Lady Wu would be a good army, and then that would leave Duji. Now we want to keep Yang Fei with Lady Wu, so we're gonna do Yang Fei, Lady Wu. And I guess Jiling, and then yeah, that's what we had before, right? This army was working pretty well, I thought. So these guys will muster here for a turn. Then we're gonna march them down here. And then I'm going to raise another army here. Oh, actually I can't. I only have 3 seasonal deployments. Ooh, that's dangerous. I need to remember that. Could help him up here, but I think he's gotta kind of deal with his own shit. Although it's gonna take this army so long to refresh. These guys, not as long. I might as well go take care of that. Can you make it into the city? Why can't you replenish? Oh, because you had march on. Whoops, that was a bad move. Okay. What's going on here? Are you on fire, sir? Oh, because I guess Queen Zhurong has her flame thingy. I mean, she's going to be strong. We'll try and avoid her. We're not too worried about her. She's not as annoying as the others. We wanted to... Okay. What is this? What's you blue? Oh, I gotta be careful of that. Cao Cao is at war with Lady Sunren, I believe? Let's see. Oh, he's not. Who are you guys at war with? Were you coming up to talk to me? Oh, it might be an alliance war. No. Wrong day. But you have song. Oh. Okay. And Duchy of Liang. Interesting. Shouldn't you be helping that war then? That's how you're supposed to be helping. We're gonna see if we can... Wow, we want this character so bad. Minus 25% recruitment cost for range cavalry units. That's pretty good for us. His armor kind of sucks. It's got really good armor value, but it doesn't really have any good effects. Dutiful, determined, energetic, brave, indecisive, fiery, maimed. Where are the beasts? Well, where are the beasts actually good? Final Rush is trash. Okay, so he's pretty much the same as... He's similar to our character, Ma Chao. Same abilities, same skill tree. I mean, Final Rush does make you really fast when you're hurt, which is actually pretty useful. His ability is actually less good for us than I thought. I thought he had something better than for just range cavalry units deployment. I I don't know if that would actually be better than what we have right now for a prime minister. Which is... Who's our prime minister? Who is our prime minister? I think it's Young Feng. Right? Yeah, it's Young Feng. Who gives us 10% retinue upkeep. Yeah, that's, I think, better, honestly. And what does Lady Wu give us? 5% corruption, that's pretty good too. Then she's also got another 5% corruption. She's giving us minus 10% corruption. She's fertile. Who's she married to? Yeah, it's hard to argue with the 10% corruption. I don't know if that wouldn't be better than his, actually. Okay, maybe we don't need him that much, then. He's married to my brother, yeah. So we've got a bunch more generals, too, which you can marry. Sure, potentially. We married somebody off to Pondé. I think just one of our nobles. Or trust against our friend. I don't know who his friend is. Do you like anybody in our faction? Oh, you like Zhao Yun and you like Wei Yan. Okay. So if he leaves that faction, there's a good chance he comes to us. So we gotta... How much land does Liu Yao have? 3 commanders. I wonder if we try and wipe Liu Yao out. It's an interesting prospect. Salsa would help us. But these guys might attack us. I don't think they will. I think they'll back off. That's good though. I'm glad that these two are fighting. Maybe she'll leave us alone then. Oh, somebody has a level up over here too. Who else? Brother. Final Rush is so bad though. Whatever. An ability is an ability. So yeah, we have a spy slot too. A bunch of potential turncoats with Liu Yao. Taishi C is the one we want. Oh. I think we've already maxed out our unhappiness with them though. Oh, he's at 0. He'll leave. Will he come to us, though, is the question. It's a shame he won't turncoat. I don't know why he won't. Yeah, it's a bummer. He doesn't know anybody in our faction, so he probably won't come to us. Yeah, Yuan Shang's a good amount of unhappy. You want to keep him around 20-ish. We don't want him to go too low, because then he'll leave. We don't want him to go too high, because then he won't be a good spot. What's this? Well, we'll have you discredit everybody, rather. Anybody? Mm, all too happy because Yuan Shao just has too much authority. He's too good for this faction leader. Yeah, we're not anybody. Except for his son, apparently. Let's go with South Side. Ma Wans, are they a distant relative? I wonder. Nobody good. Let's pursue military point. Should be able to do more with him because he's a family member. But it's not. I don't see any reason to recruit a turncoat right now. Maybe next time we'll see what's going on. Okay, we're down to just 2 wars, which is good. Out of curiosity, can we join your alliance? No. I think that was kind of a one-time thing that they were willing to let us join. Buildings. We're doing very good economically right now. We're doing excellent. Oh, we've got another building slot here. Oh, this is Chen. Got it. Honestly, military building would be good. Military buildings kind of suck, actually. Unfortunate. Like, they don't even give any garrison, which blows. Just makes peasantry. Okay. I actually want this. Corruption. It's 10% replenishment. Good though. Oh, though. I feel like the military buildings are kind of just bad in general. +2 seasonal deployments. That's actually. I'll go for that, actually. Where's a public works? I think one of these buildings lowers public order. Yeah, rural administrative. Not very good. 240 income. We could get state workshops for 300. What do you get for demolish? Nothing? I'll demolish it. No, we'll leave it. Blah 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 is fine. Chang is doing its thing. I need to level up this thing because this is a potential battleground city. Boss is doing good. If I exempt this from taxes, do I not have to pay for it? What? Hello? Is that a bug? They're making 11732. I exempt it. 11732. Nothing changes. But the public order goes up. It's already maxed out. Okay. I don't know, man. That's weird. Everyone doing their assignments? Yeah. I'm gonna intern and go pee. Jamal wants peace for 700 bucks. You might get in our way. I don't want peace. Though he's only one triangle below us in strength, so he actually could have some armies. But you've Wei and Meng Huo declared war. Okay, I don't really care. Dalmok declared war. Duchy of Wei. Okay, Sun Ren and Duchy of Wei did declare war on each other. Cool. Military sanctions. Are you kidding me? Don't need this. This is annoying. I hate the Emperor. At least I'm mega rich, but their replenishment does hurt. Oh, we'll help Pink Day. Geez, this army mustered fast. Oh, we're sending it out. 2 turns, okay. Trespassing. He's my vassal. Oh, Yellow Turban took it. What? Dude, Peng Di, you suck. You like, really? You lost that to the Yellow Turbans? Yeah. I don't know why I'm at peace with them. That's weird. We'll take it and we'll sell it back to him. It's fine. Don't you have way? Why? I don't know who you are. You're apparently on my side. Trespasser. Wait. Oh, over here. That's fine. Spy promoted to Gov Grand Commandant. Okay. Did we get anybody good? Oh, Taishi Z is here. He did come. Wonderful. That's incredible. You know what? Pengdi losing the city is actually good because it made him move his capital to his better city. We're gonna get Taishi Z right now. Ah, that's wonderful. I wanted Gongsun Zan, but I'll take Taishi Z. One of the best, another of the best sentinels in the game. And in fact, we don't really need you. How Ping. We're gonna have Taishi Z here instead. Boom. Oh, Taishi Z, they did you dirty. They gave you garbage stuff. All right, let's hook you up, dude. I have a heavenly sword. Let's get you a better mount. Who's gonna be the better commander? Yikes, they gave you a really bad path though, but I can gift you your abilities at least. Actually, that's okay. But yeah, we want it all up here, not all down here. Maybe we can respec her if we get lucky. We'll make you the commander though. And we need to get you a bow, actually. Which bow? We'll give you the Cinnabar bow. Yeah, Taishi Z, you want to have a bow. He's like got bow related stuff despite being a strategist or a sentinel. We don't need you either, actually. We're gonna put Sima Yi in this. Alright, this is a powerhouse army now. We do need some cavalry. Let's give you some pearl dragons. And you've got 2 axes, 2 swords, 2 pearl dragons. That's okay. I'd like a spear guard. What's the best would you have? Okay, it's fine. I think that's okay. I'm gonna make you the commander. Cool. That's a badass army.
有话直说。
Charmy's okay. I wish I could move this retinue over to her or his. No, we don't have better. We don't have really better options. Okay, this is fine. Yu Ningjuan. Assassin. Interesting. And who are you? Zhong Lanyu. Let's see what's going on in the spy field. Anybody wants to be a turncoat? No. Okay, we don't need that yellow girl anymore. Hao Jingping. Your services were appreciated for the one battle you fought in, but we do not need you. Sure, everybody's doing something. We don't have any flack. What are you? Who are you? You're doing an assignment. Okay. Into the Black Mountain. Oh, you've got a bunch of shit. Okay. That's a good army. That's a good army. That's a good army. This is an army. How many more do one more deployment? Let's get Xiao Yun in here. We're gonna hit this guy with everything. We're gonna send everything. Why are you so unhappy? Recent events. Death of a friend. We'll get over it. I love Xiao Yun. They're probably one of my favorite characters now in my faction. Mal G's actually being a stud too. Pengde, dude, do something. Like, you've got an army, use it. Just trust me. Attack here. Trust me. I'll take care of this. I'll take care of this for you. Spy mode. Let's go. Let's take a look. Got a lot of armies on the field right now. He didn't get anybody new. What about you? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 17. Wow. 7 armies? Is that what that is? 6 or 7 armies on the field? And he's still as rich as he is? That's scary. Rongxingzan is still there. Let's recruit. Let's get another turncoat up in here. Liu Shang. To build network. We won't discredit yet. So build network again. And then you will do interference. Okay. We're gonna have to let those guys do their spy stuff for a couple turns before we can do anything with them. Okay, Liu Yao's right here. Oh, no, we're not at war with Liu Yao? Oh, who's this? Ah, Cao Pi is here. The heir of Cao Cao. What is this? Professional instructor. I've never seen that ancillary. 25%, 25 satisfaction. What does that mean? This army. Armies can't have satisfaction. Nice 10% corruption. Not bad. Let's see if Wu is here. Why? I thought Liu Yao was... Oh, is he no longer... Oh, no, wait. I thought you were a vassal. Yeah, you are. Oh, you're Cao Cao's vassal. Oh, I thought you were Sun Ren's vassal. Oh, that's why you're at war with Sun Ren. Yeah, we don't really want to kill Sun Ren's armies, actually. We want Sun Ren to beat up Cao Cao a little bit, so we're not going to actually fight that. We're just going to chill. We'll keep this army here for defense. Yeah, we're going to let her do her thing. Buildings. Upgrade. Regional city. I don't think it's worth it. 50% income from commerce now. We do make a decent amount of commerce money. Okay. We start heading south. This is capital? Do we have any more redeployments, rather? No, okay. I'll probably recall this army once it's done. We'll have 3 fresh armies this way. It's a stink cloud up here, and then we'll have this army here to do this over here. Okay, let's do it.
再一次感受到了家的温暖。
Sun Ren, go attack South Sound, not me. Ah, you're here. She didn't listen. You strategically don't have a lot of reason to be attacking me, Sun Ren. It's in your best interest to attack Cao Cao in every way. He's your closer neighbor. He's more of a threat to you.
以我携手，共夺荣耀。
Yeah. Help you. I'll help you with your war.
已达成目的。
I'll help you next turn, actually. How about that? He's gonna love me for that, actually. And it's actually gonna globally increase my... Oh, who died? Oh, fuck. Our prime minister died. Fuck. Sucks. Oh, man. That sucks. Dude, that fucked our economy. Maybe 70, okay. We lost a bunch of characters too. They all left. We were making 8,000 a turn and now we're not making any. Now we're losing money. Oof, that sucks. Alright, we need to find a new prime minister. %15% income from industry, but spies are better. We don't want that. Ignore forest penalty. Available assignments. +5 faction-wide support. Loot. It's a lot of stuff, but none of it's actually that good. Income from all sources. Okay, that's not too bad. Jiling, you're a terrible prime minister. I feel like Sima, you should have better bonuses too. It's not great, honestly. Well, it's actually pretty good, but just not for our faction. Chow Yun, you're a terrible prime minister too. Okay, wife is not too bad. Daughter's not too bad. Okay. All these governors are not actually that bad. Income all sources, faction support, redeployment costs, mustering turns. Income all sources, public order, instruction time. I think wife is going to be the best choice. Although she's a really good administrator. Let's see, how good's her administrator bonuses? Who can we afford to lose more as an administrator? Public order. Public order. 40% income. Yeah, we don't want to lose that. Oh yeah, no, we don't want to lose that. I don't even know what faction support is. Okay. You don't really have very good administrators. No, okay. What are you administering?
门外何人？
Hajong. Okay. Oh, but you don't have the okay, never mind. I want the money. Need the 5% income. Don't really have 15% industry. That's pretty good. But nothing, all her other stuff is bad though. What money? %5 replenishment's pretty damn good. We can't use the trade routes though. Plus 5% income, faction support, redeployment cost. guess Duji is gonna be the one. Administrator of space. 100% income from all sources, though. And commerce. Ugh. Yeah, you can stay administrator. Really don't have good candidates for this. I wish I could like put out a line. Like, hey, anybody wants to join my faction that's a good administrator? Come on in. Come on by. Anybody here? Yan Yu? No, you're not. Oh, come on, Gong Zan. You want to join my faction. You know you want to join my faction. Yuan Shang, are you a decent? I could extract you. Are you any good? Would you like to join? You should be around here somewhere. Where are you? Says you are. Oh, I can't even see you. %5 upkeep for cavalry. Industry. Okay. Hey, not bad, actually. Your ability's useless. I mean, 5% upkeep for melee cavalry. I know it's a melee cavalry, though. We don't really use melee cavalry. I mean, you wouldn't actually be that bad of a faction. Or a prime minister. Hmm. We need 25 and 20. Let's make it 50 and 50 to extract you. Ooh, could assassinate the heir and then leave. That would be interesting. I feel like you're too valuable as... You could totally do this. And then potentially start a civil war in the future. Let's just see what happens if we assassinate the heir. Boop, 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 boop. He's dead. Yep, he's dead. That was easy. That makes you now the heir, I believe. Or you will be next turn. We need to maintain your loyalty. Okay, you're loyal enough. He's too happy. There's a chance though. Okay, we still need a prime minister now, though. Okay, we need the money. Who's got the money again? Mapai had money, right? Income from all sources, construction cost. God, it's not very good. It's okay. You guys are all incompetent. Mauji, you make a terrible prime minister. Oh man. Okay. I guess we'll do our sister, our third sister. Not great, but whatever. Should we do a chancellor too? We could use a chancellor. We'll save that for when somebody's pissed. Okay. Ugh, that's devastating because we had such a good prime minister before. Gracious. Rebellion imminent in Chen. That's so. You can go there and deal with that yourself, and then come back. Wow, we lost all of our freaking strategists though. They all got pissed and left. All these guys were pissed off too. Means we gotta hire our strategists that are sitting around. You're hired. Is that it? Well, here's another one. You're hired. Because we need them to do assignments. Also, nobody's doing assignments, so our income is down. It'll go back up a little bit next turn. Jin Chang, okay. What do you make money at? Commerce and silk. Okay. We have commerce and silk for you here. Boop. Wudu, what do you make money with? Industry, commerce, and silk. You make a little more from commerce and silk. There you go. That'll help a little bit. All pissed off. You're doing assignment, you're doing assignment. You're all doing assignment. You're all... Ah, man, you guys are ball. Can't give everybody a higher court position. I just give you this clay dog? How about this? This pig. You can't all have higher core position, guys. Come on. Just be happy. I'm giving you all clay pigs. You guys love clay pigs. Come on. Do we have like a negative? What's going on with there? Why is everyone so mad? Okay. Or did we just matai lady? Check. Okay, let's give you some stuff that helps us. Additional 5% income from all sources? Let's do it. Big if true. Let's give you something better. Oh, this is gonna help a ton. That was helping us last time. Okay, everybody's a lot happier now. We need to give you an authority horse. You need to stack your authority as high as possible. Wayon's got an authority horse. Let's trade. Go. Authority. Weapon. Can you use? I really want to give you the ancient silver sword. Oh, I can give you a holy sword, right? Maybe not. Let's see. Wait. No, we can't give you a holy sword. Lady Wu. I'd actually give you the holy. Oh no, you can't use. Oh, you can. You're using one right now. Okay, yeah, we need the more authority on you. I'm gonna give you this. That's fine. We're gonna recall you from that army soon anyways. Can you use? Can you use something else? Who can use this? Maybe next turn. Can you ride an elephant? We'll find out next turn. Who's angry? Wei-Yan is kind of angry. He doesn't like Sima Yi. Understandable. We'll give you a title. What is your retinue, actually? Infantry. Okay. Want something cheap. I wish I could filter these by cost. Can't go wrong with that one. You're still pretty unhappy, but dude, I can't give you all higher corporations. It's too expensive. Okay, what else? Where else makes Ching's got an admin. Ludu's got an admin. Anding does not. What's this place called? Chen? 182. Why will none of you be admin? Weird. No, these already all are admin. Industry. Peasantry. Ooh, holy crap. You're an amazing administrator, Taichitsu. That's perfect, actually, because we need to help you out with your happiness, too. Commerce, silk, spice, industry. I think we would rather have you actually at one of our better cities. Yeah, we want you here. What does Malji give? Minus 30 corruption. Moving you. Well, minus corruption is nice for this faraway land. Maybe Wudu. Incoming corruption. You're not really doing a whole lot. Yeah, we're gonna put you. Taichi Z. We'll do. Making negative 88 right now. You're fired. Oh wait, you had all that shit too, though. You're hired again. Whoops. I goofed a little. Okay, you're fired. You're hired. There. Why are we losing more money now? That all I did was take her off the assignment and then put her back on there. Now that's confusing. How does that work? You're pissed. That's okay. We're gonna make you admin over here. Yeah. Yo. Yeah, how are we losing more money now? Like, we literally have more... I'm confused. Very confused. Well, next turn it should refresh everything and get all the assignments up and running. That took like a half hour to like fix all that shit from our prime minister dying. That's brutal. You please die. Okay, you dead.
我等心怀忠贞，才有此胜。现在来尽情庆贺吧！对他们严加处罚，恐怕颇为不易。
Achievement. Play as a something about a spy.
保持镇定，为了天下大义。
Please die.
今日此战，乃是大义之胜。放了吧。
Oh, now we're making money again. I guess the game just needed to like refresh. We're gonna recall this group. We don't need them.
目标只有一个。
Yikes, man. That I can't even remember what our prime minister had, but it must have been something that was granting us a lot of upkeep, help.
心怀荣耀，天命在此。
We should march.
做好准备。
It's cool that we killed Cao Cao's son, though, with that spy. It must be what we got the achievement for. Cool. Cool. We have enough money that we're not gonna. We'll be fine.
全军注意！请下命令。
Fuji up in here. I think we're just gonna have to work with the 2-stack army for
坚
here.
如盾牌，势如利刃。
Okay. 3 armies will be enough. We'll get that other one at 4 strength after this one's done. Yeah, we'll do that and that. And then we'll... What is... Are we at war with the Han Empire? No, we're not anymore. Okay. What shall happen now? Shao's not gonna be mad. Are you and Shao gonna be mad that your son's dead? I mean, his son's terrible, so it kind of is helpful, actually. Like, but this also puts our spy. Sorry, I'm not gonna form an alliance with you. This also puts our spy as the heir, which is better. Oh, did Mango just lose some land right here? Okay, he's at least got land here though, so I don't know if he has all this too. Well, it looks like Pengde took... Oh no, he didn't take the settlement back. Hongzhou. Imperial demands peace. I don't care, Emperor. Like, I will never do what you tell me to. Simply. Ah, we lost. He did lose a city. Why? Who killed him? He's getting attacked by somebody else. Oh, Queen Zhu Rong is at war with him. Interesting. Line imminent Chen, we know that. Ready. Line imminent at Onding. Which... No, Onding, interesting. It's a little annoying, means we're gonna have to actually raise an army here. Who's cheapest?
我的目标十分明确。
We'll raise you, and then we will disband so that you can start dealing with rebellions. You can be our rebellion guy. You only need 2 horses for that.
身心再度融为一体。
We need assignment characters because we just lost one. They just quit. Yellow turban's coming for my pass, huh? Interesting. Oh, he did take.
保持原样。吾等大业，天意所归。拿起武器。
You're gonna fight that. Don't have an elephant. Can give you. Nah. Who would be good?
我已准备好作战了。
Can you use? See me on an elephant would be funny. Oh shit! You can use this stuff. Head system. Temp. Who else?
此地百姓日增，甚为可喜。
Sure. Lowers your expertise, which is a bummer, but Sima Yi on an elephant. Can you shoot on an elephant? I think you can. Alright, let's do it. It's funny. Okay, you're gonna start heading to Ba. Let's see if we can get Pongday to actually help this.
I'm
pretty happy because of our war coordination. Need you to kill that guy.
一统天下。
正在行进。
I know I'm gonna have to break muster, but
若其睿智，
I'm gonna attack this guy
你疯了
now.
吗？
Oh, we can't. We're
为
blocking
了天下
ourselves.
苍生，
You actually
我绝不
serious?
动摇，
Are you actually serious right now?
真是愚不可及。
Oh, it worked. Okay. Okay. Weird. I'll take it. I'll take it. Sure.
憧憬胜利，尔等必将无往不利。
Alright.
我们可养不
You're
起他们，
executed.
把俘虏放回去吧。
Character wounded. Who? You? I don't care that you're wounded.
全军听令。
Where did you come from? Not even a city over here for you. Okay. Reform time. More money, please. Whatever, let's just keep getting money. We need the money. Action council time. Okay. Who's... Oh, perfect. Skill tree reset Titan C. I'm gonna do that. I don't even know who you are. We'll do public order faction wide. I wish it was satisfaction. Public order. Instant deployment of siege engines for 6 turns. I don't think we need that. 2% peasantry now. That doesn't work with us. 20% charge bonus. Sure. Kind of mid economic stuff, honestly, but this is big. We've got 5. We can go. We definitely want Venom Shot. Go. Oh shit, we just made him an administrator though. Now we're gonna get rid of a bunch of... Whoops. That's fine. Whatever. Actually, we did that. We can get all 3 abilities. Two. This ability is not that good. Fuck, we ended up just kind of keeping everything the same because we need the admin. Okay, I'm a dummy. That was kind of a waste. Oh well. Stupid. Temper tantrum babies, whiny babies.
为了天下苍生，快点儿！点燃激情，痛击敌军。
时局变动，趁乱讨逆。
向前进军。
Okay.
回家的感觉。
Let's see what's going on with the spy. Why is the spy returning? Weird. I really want her. Yeah, he's not. He's too happy. Who's Who's the heir now? Should be you, right? No. Who is it then, if not him? Maybe it is, and I just can't see it. How do I find that out? I go to it's two? No. Good comment. Huh? Who the fuck is Yuan Shi? Some randos the air. What the fuck? Well, we can kill them next too. Damn, that's a big family. We got another heir to work on killing. I'll keep building up your network. We need 75 and 40. Actually, not that far off. Going to network. Network again. Then we can interference. They'll be able to pick that up. Okay, we're back to making money at least. But that was definitely a very painful, very, very painful. We had to pull back our military strength a little bit for that too. I might recruit an army here. Nope, I don't want to do that. This one's general. Expensive. Uh,
坚定不移。
What are these? Bandit warriors. Okay. She'll be able to hold that just in case. For it.
把谋士叫来。
And we do have military sanctions. That's hurting us actually a lot now. 10% keep. Economic sanctions went away though. Well, we're gonna call it there. We were making really good progress, but then we got kind of derailed by our prime minister dying, and we had to spend like an hour doing administrative tasks, like reading text and stuff. But I'll just say the grind. We're inching ever closer to annihilating the South. But yeah, thanks for coming. Thank you for watching, whether you're watching live or on the VOD. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, evening, morning, afternoon, night, whatever it is. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.